Nechtam gzar dinom elo al ha-gezel. We have to understand why is the hate of Gezel so strong. Rashi brings down, Harbe revach vatzolo lefonov. There are many ways to save the Dor HaMabul. Lomo hitricho bebinyan ze. Why was Noach given the tircha, build the Teva 120 years? Kedei sheyiruhu anshe Dor HaMabul. People from that generation should see Noach oisek bo kuf chov shono. Oisek in the binyan of the Teva 120 years. Beshoyalin oisoy. They ask him, Ma zois lecho. What is this? Why are you building such a huge Teva and taking so much time to build such a thing? Hu oimer lehem 120 years. He tells the people, Osida kodosh baruch hu lehovi mabul leolam. Repent. Ulai yoshuvu. Posuk Yud Beis, ki hishchis kol bosor es darkoi al haaretz. Rashi brings down Chazal, afilu beheimo hayo ve'oiv nizkoking leshe'enon minon. The Choyre is mashma that the whole reason why Noach has to build a teva is because the problem of nizkoking leshe'enon minon. In Parshas Kriyas Shema, Va'avadetem mehero me'al ha'oretz ha'toiva. Why is mehero? Rashi brings down, Eini noisen lochem orko. I am not giving you time. Ve'im toimru ve'halo nosno orko ledor hamabul. The Dor HaMabul had 120 years. Shenemar ve'hoyu yomov meya ve'esrim shono. 120 years that Noach built the Teva. They had time to change their mind. But now that he came to Eretz Yisrael, I'm not giving you time. Dor HaMabul is different than the Dor Eretz Yisrael. Lo hoyo lohem milim lilmoid. They didn't have from whom to learn. Atem, but you, yesh lochem milim lilmoid. You have the Torah. You know what's right and what's wrong. After Matan Torah, there isn't such a thing as Orko 120 years. Before Matan Torah, the Teva was the Musar Shmuz. After Matan Torah, the Torah is the Musar. The Choyra, we have another way to learn Musar. The Gemara in Eruvin, Omar Rabbi Yochanan, ile mole lo nitna Torah. If the Torah would not be given to us, we could have learned from the Bria to behave. Tznius, we could have learned from the Chasul. The Chasul is always clean and covers the Tzoya. V'yoseti lecho al azeinecho, v'hoyo b'shivtecho chutz, v'chofarto bo, v'shavto, v'chisiso es tzeosecho. כי השם אלוקיך מזהלך בקרב מחנך, להצילך ולא סייס, אויביך לפונך, והויו מחנך קודש. Gezel, we could have learned from the Nemolo. The ant is always preparing for himself, never taking from somebody else. As it says in Mishle, V'kayetz lachmo, ve'ein ato goizeles machol chaberto. Ve'aroyois miyoino. Rashi explains, she'eino nizkok elo lebas zugoi. Teva from a yoino gives two eggs, one is a zocher, one is a nekeva. These zocher and nekeva become husband and wife, and if one of them dies, will not go to seek another one. So we would know the halacha from Losis Ave Eshes Reyachim. Derech Eretz mitarnegol shemif. Umay mefayes lo, Omar Yehudo, Omar Rav. Hochi komer lo, Zavnino loch zigo, Habayu a malbush coat. Matul lich at karech. I will cover you until you're free. Tarnegol makes a special dance. After takes his head towards the ground. What does that mean? Dishtamite le karbalte de hahu tarnegoilo I islei velo zavninolo. They should cut my crown if I have from where to buy you and I don't get you. So we see from Rabbi Yochanan, even before Matan Torah, there was a way to learn from the Bria. So why does Rashi say that after Matan Torah we have the Torah and the Rebbeinu Shlolem doesn't give us Orko? Before Matan Torah we did not have from who to learn, so he gave us Orko 120 years. Rabbi Yochanan says, we have Orko from the Bria. The Chatul, the Nemolo, the Yoino, the Tarnegol, at least Gezel and Arayos. That's why Rashi says, Ki hishchis kol bosor, afilu behemo chayo be'oiv, nizgokin leshe'enon minon. The Yoino did not teach. The Tarnegol did not teach. The Chatul was not Tzenua. The Bria had changed totally. There was no way to learn from the Bria besides the Nemolo. The Nemolo did not change. They could have learned from the Nemolo not to steal. Ki molo ha'oretz chomos, nechtam zardinom elo al ha-gezel, because they could have learned from the Nemola. Oyo lohem mi lilmoid. With derech remez we can say a port is called a nomol, like a ant, because the Dor HaMabul did not learn from the ant, and only those who were saved from the Dor HaMabul did learn from the ant. The Netziv asked Akasha, how come we don't find today dinosaurs? These huge brios that were before the Mabul. We find the bones, we don't find the animals. He wants to taine, b'derech efsher, that the Anshe Dor HaMabul were very smart people. They had the Soidus HaBriya, and they were chemists who were able to combine briyas, and they created in their own laboratories these animals. Those animals were destroyed. So actually the Dor HaMabul, they experimented and did all sorts of things that changed the Bria. And those animals that were intact were saved.